You can now generate AI videos with multiple people completely free while keeping every character's identity consistent throughout the entire scene. Until now, this has been one of the biggest challenges in AI video generation. Characters would randomly change.
Hey, it's really nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too. How have you been?
I've been doing well, just keeping busy with work.
Same here. It's been a busy few weeks.
We should catch up again soon.
Definitely. I'd really like that.
Running locally inside ComfyUI, this model allows you to provide separate reference images for multiple characters, enabling the AI to preserve each person's identity throughout the video. Whether you're creating conversations, cinematic scenes, storytelling videos, short films, or any scene with multiple people interacting, this model does an excellent job at keeping everyone consistent from beginning to end. I've also created a complete workflow for this. If you'd like the workflow, you can check out my Patreon, which is fully free. I'll link in the description below. Everything else you'll need, including the models and links, will be available for free in the description. Over here you can see the official Hugging Face page for LTX 2.3 Multiple Subject Reference version 2. This is the newly released V2 model, and compared to the original release, it offers significantly better identity, consistency, improved stability, better scene understanding, and much more reliable multi-character generation. I'll leave a link to the Hugging Face page, all of the required models, and everything you need in the description below. Before we jump into the workflow, let's first compare the results between version 1 and version 2. This is version 1.
You've been quiet for a while. Does this place mean something to you?
Yeah, I grew up here. It's been years since I came back.
It still feels full of memories.
And this is version 2.
Hey, it's really nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too. How have you been?
I've been doing well, just keeping busy with work.
As you can immediately see, version 2 produces much cleaner and more stable results. Character identities stay far more consistent, facial features remain accurate, and overall the animation looks much more natural. The improvements are actually quite noticeable. Now let's jump into ComfyUI. Over here we're using the Lycon Studio MSR custom nodes. Installing them is very simple. Just copy the GitHub repository, open the ComfyUI manager, go to install via Git URL, paste the repository link, and install it like any other custom node. I'm also using Prompt Relay, which makes creating multi-scene videos much easier by allowing you to control global prompts, local prompts, and scene transitions much more efficiently. For this example, we'll be using this male character reference along with his character sheet, and over here we'll use this female character reference. Let me zoom in so you can see them a little better. I've also added a new PD image resize node to the workflow. If you don't want to use that node, you can simply replace it with the standard image resize node available in ComfyUI. Both work perfectly fine. This is the background we'll be using for our scene. Everything in this example is rendered at 720p, and we're using the LTX 2.3 distilled model together with the FP8 weights to reduce VRAM usage while still maintaining good quality. For this render, we're generating a 15-second video at 50 frames per second. Over here, you can also see the new MSR version 2 LoRA. There's also the Crisp Enhancer LoRA, but for our first example, we're not going to use it because I want to compare the results before and after applying it. For the prompt, you can see I've written a description for the young man with short hair and the young woman. Remember that the global prompt goes in the top section, while the local prompts go underneath for each individual scene. I actually generated these prompts using Claude because, honestly, my prompting skills still need a little improvement. Of course, you can also write your own prompts manually or use the standard text encoder if you prefer. Over here, you can also see the LoRA guidance settings. I'm using linear quadratic scheduling. If you prefer using manual sigmas, you can absolutely do that, but in my testing, this setup worked really well using just 8 sampling steps. For the sampler, I'm using Euler Ancestral CFG++. Now let's generate the video.
I've been doing well, just keeping busy with work.
Same here. It's been a busy few weeks.
We should catch up again soon.
Definitely. I'd really like that.
The identities are actually very accurate. Both the male and female characters remain consistent throughout the conversation, and overall the facial quality looks really good. Now, let's try another example that I created.
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?
I've been doing really well. What about you?
I've been good, just busy with work.
We definitely need to catch up more often.
Absolutely, let's make it happen.
Now, this example wasn't nearly as good because I rendered it at 832 times 480, which is a much lower resolution. Because of that, the facial quality and overall consistency aren't nearly as impressive. Personally, I'd recommend rendering at 720p or higher whenever possible if your GPU has enough VRAM. Now let's compare exactly the same prompt using version 1 of the model. Everything else stays exactly the same. Here's the result.
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?
I've been doing really well. What about you?
I've been good, just busy with work.
We definitely need to catch up more often.
As you can see, version 1 struggles quite a bit more. It keeps the female character relatively accurate, but the male character starts drifting and no longer matches the original reference image consistently. This is where MSR version 2 is a huge improvement. Identity preservation is noticeably stronger, stability is better, and the overall quality is significantly higher. Now let's enable the crisp enhancer LoRA together with MSR version 2 while switching to the standard Euler sampler. Here's the result.
Hey, it's really nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too. How have you been?
I've been doing well, just keeping busy with work.
Same here. It's been a busy few weeks.
We should catch up again soon.
Definitely. I'd really like that.
Hey, it's really nice to see you again.
I'd really like that. Personally, I think this is the best result out of all the examples we've tested today. The crisp enhancer LoRA adds a little more detail, improves facial sharpness, and makes the overall render look cleaner. I definitely recommend trying it yourself. Of course, I'll leave links to every model, every LoRA, the workflow, and everything else you'll need in the description below. For the final test, I increased the resolution to 1,600 pixels and lowered the frame rate to 30 frames per second because rendering at 50 or 60 frames per second can use a lot more VRAM depending on your graphics card. Everything else remains the same, including the Euler sampler. Here's the final result.
Hey, it's really nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too. How have you been?
I've been doing well, just keeping busy with work.
Same here. It's been a busy few weeks.
We should catch up again soon.
Definitely. I'd really like that.
Hey, it's really nice to see you again.
Overall, I'm genuinely impressed with what LTX 2.3 Multiple Subject Reference version 2 is capable of. If you've been looking for a way to create AI videos with multiple consistent characters locally inside ComfyUI, this is easily one of the best options available right now. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the channel and lets me continue making tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.